Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading. We start with Destiny. Look at that, you see? If you guys ever been to Destiny, Florida? I haven't, right? Anyway, before we begin, you guys, my throat's getting better. Keep having patience with me, you guys, because it is returning to my real voice, right? This is my 75-year-old voice, or maybe 80, maybe. But anyway, it is returning. And yeah, before we begin, if you want your own psychic reading, you can always get one. Get one for the new year, get one for yourself, or get one on somebody that you don't understand them, their energy, right? You don't understand where they're coming from, or you don't trust them, okay? Because we are psychic detectives. Yes, we are. And yeah, those are a lot of fun. We do them on the phone. And also, we do a tarot spread at the end. And this is for additional insight, right? Kind of makes it a little bit richer. Yeah, Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and that is below. Mine are close to an hour. They are. Yeah, and they are a lot of fun, as I said, because we're doing them on the phone. Very personal. Yeah, if you want to get another type of reading, I have the I Ching readings to help you with your perspective on something. And those are very cool. We have the Tree of Life readings. Go to my website. The Tree of Life, if you want to get one of those, check out the one I have put up. I put up one for Sagittarius and Capricorn. And then you can see what those are about. They're really awesome because they offer timelines. Yeah, they do. And so, yeah, okay, you guys, let's get into it. That was enough. And without further ado here, right? Uh, yeah, we start with Destiny, Sagittarius. And these two people here, one's wearing it looks like a couple here, and they're down on their knees. One's wearing the white robe and the other one with the black robe. And then, they came to the Ascended Masters here, you can tell, right? And this guy looks like he's saying to them, are you sure that you guys are fate and destiny, that this is destiny? Yeah, and the stars in the background. And then here's the other guy with his robe on, and, he's in this praying. He's praying, right? And I feel like this is about destiny because we have the Three of Hearts. Yeah, the Three of Cups, the Three of Hearts. It is the same, and it's about a celebration, and definitely it can be about a reconciliation, right? And interesting, this is my card within the Destiny forecast, or the Order of the Magi. Yeah, it's a Three of Hearts. It can mean undecided in love and business too. Excuse me, which I can definitely say has some truth to it. Yeah, you guys can get a destiny reading too. Those are great. Get your birth chart analyzed. Even better. Yeah. So let's put this down over here. We also have the facade. Now we know what a facade is. It's a front, right? It's when somebody puts up a front, and somebody's faking it, right? Yeah, faking, it's all the same. Facade, fake. And here's the man. He's walking on the clouds, and he has his son with him, his little son. He's walking on top of the clouds because basically he's not in reality, or he's putting up a front. Somebody put up a front here in the past, I believe. Because I feel here in this reading that somebody wants to get back together with you, or somebody really loves you. I feel like they want a reconciliation, but they have been living a facade, like a fake life, most likely. Or they're lying to themselves about, I don't know, maybe they live in, Cape Cod or something, and you live in San Francisco, and they're like lying to themselves, gee, I got to go be with Sagittarius. Yeah, because Sag is my destiny. Now, the prayer cards here, too. A lot of people praying here, Sagittarius, right? Because we did a lot of bad things in 2023. No, that's not true. And so, no, we didn't. In fact, we learned, I feel like. Hopefully, right? That's really what it's about. It's about the end of the year is for reflection, right? And yeah, I've done it big time, right? what I learned, and sometimes the lessons, it had to kind of hit me on the head a couple times. Are you learning? Yeah. Did you learn it yet? Okay, so let's move on. Right? Yeah. And the prayer card was reversed, but this, here's the lemons, right? It is kind of a trip, right? If you want to make lemonade, you use lemons, which is kind of like if you want something. I mean, it could be like use the right tools or something like that, right? Just be clear, kind of, about what you're doing. It can mean that too. So here we see the two situations. We see the city life, and we have it on to the right side is the country life. And somebody is choosing what they want here as part of their destiny, right? They go, well, this is what I want. I feel like this destiny is this union, and somebody wants a new life, and they're saying prayers. Yeah, they could have put some I don't know, hard cider in that lemonade, right? They could have, right? But they are definitely somebody. You are your person, Sagittarius. When I say somebody, right? Or somebody, right? Yeah, somebody. Okay, whatever, right? But it's saying prayers, and a prayer or two or maybe three, because here's a prayer, and over here is these people praying. And so this can be meditation, of course, right? But I feel like somebody wants a life with you, and it's a way different life than they're living, because the facade is here before it. Somebody could just be lying to themselves, so serious, like, I don't feel like they are anymore because of this. These people look like they're awakened, right? Yeah, they do, and they want to see the ascended master. And these two men here with their serious faces, these ascended masters are asking them, "Are you sure you know what you're doing? Did you pray about it? Did you meditate on it? Were you in contemplation? Were you in reflection? Yeah, or did you just wake up, after Saturday night, a few beers, and say, 'Oh, I'm doing this'? Yeah, I mean, which can be okay, but not if it's you had like 10 beers, maybe not, right? We have the eye, and this is seeking answers, and this is definitely reflection. It is, and contemplation. And the creature's paws here, all right? Somebody might need a manicure. It's probably Denise, right? Yeah. I've had a lot of people used to always go, "Come on, Denise, let me do your nails," right? I like to play tennis. I'm not playing tennis with big nails on, no. One time I was playing softball, though, and I did have nails on years ago, and oh my goodness, it was painful. The ball like hit my nail real hard, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so the creature's paws here, this talks about friendship, though. It talks about something that is like different, and like not so conventional. There could be something non-conventional going on here, right? There could be, and which can mean a few different things. But we have the house here, and maybe it's a non-conventional relationship, right? And you could be saying, what does that mean? Well, it can mean a bunch of things. So, it can mean that maybe somebody's a friend here, and they come from 30 years ago, and that's what I mean by unconventional. And now you guys are going to, get together. It's possible here, but and then of course we have the Three of Cups. All right, so that kind of caps off the oracle reading right here, and now we will get into the tarot. And so today, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and use these cards here. What's the name of these cards? The little witches, or the everyday witch, right? Yeah, every day I'm a witch, and that's what my sister keeps telling me. You witch, you did that, right? Just kidding. No, every day we're a witch. Trusting our intuition, right? Trusting our feelings, and definitely making decisions with our heart, right? Rather than sometimes, too much of the logical will just bring fear and ego. When we use the conscious mind too much, that's when the ego steps in, bringing fear and doubt and things like that, right? And judgment and all that kind of stuff. When you use your heart, you go, that feels right. That feels exactly right. And so I'm going to do that, right? Yeah. Okay. Bottom of the deck is a Knight of Swords, and he's a little aggressive here, Sagittarius, right? Because and here he is, a little cutie guy, and he's on his broom. He's a witch. He's going somewhere. He's got a sword out, and he has a bunch of birds with him. Mm-hmm. And yeah, mostly crows, I believe. But here he is, and he's going somewhere to do something, to cut something out, to stop something, to prevent something. I beg your pardon. Hope you guys didn't hear that. Okay, let's see what we got. So he's doing something here, Sagittarius, and he's determined. All right, let's see what we have here. With the little witches here, and the Queen of Swords sits here. Death. Okay, here's death, and and he's not really the skeleton. He is more like the ghost with a sword. In your environment is a brand new beginning, Sagittarius, the Ace of Swords, or an opportunity for one. This reading takes somebody has to get off their duff here, or their tough, or whatever they call that. Somebody has to get off their butt here, or they already are. So if this is something you want, this reading is telling you to go for this. That whatever you've been doing here on some level, or a relationship, or maybe a job, is a facade. And you don't like it. It's fake. So that's either you, or somebody's already just coming here. And with that Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like they are, if that is the other person. Now, you have a new opportunity in your environment. It's for the taking or for the receiving, right? If you know what I mean. So when we say the taking, you have to go do something and seize the day, or seize the moment, or seize the opportunity. And if it's for the receiving, you're going to be offered this. Yeah, and really cool how she has her sword. The witch has her sword up to the sky, the little black cat. Whoever designed this deck loves cats. There's a cat in every card. And so here, the witch has her sword to the sky, like, I'm going to do this here with the help of the heavens and the earth, right? Or, the help of the cosmics. Yeah, and so she's doing that, and she's holding it up with this kind of honor, and the sword can talk about honor, and she's holding it up with like this action and this intelligence, this like knowing, right? Yeah, this intelligence with this kind of certitude. I'm doing this, yeah. And so that is in your environment. So that could be your person offering you, or as I said, you need to go off and, be Christopher Columbus, or, or Joan of Arc, or whatever it is, you can kind of relate to here, right? Those, yeah. And so we start over here with the Queen of Swords, and she's here with her sword, and she's discerning, right? So she's in her throne. And, that's all she's doing really, is kind of making decisions or discerning things, right? Thinking about things. Reflecting on matters, and deciding, what's good for her, and, maybe what's not, and things like that. Or things to come, right? The Knight of Pentacles is crossing her. And you may be this Queen of Swords, Sagittarius, or the Knight. Now, the Queen is the one discerning, and, here's the Knight. He's offering his pentacle here, right? Here he is. He's not on his horse, because he's a knight on a broom. He's a night witch, a witch knight, right? Yeah, and so here he is, offering his pentacle, and this is in your crossing energy and death. So you're either, this is you wanting to transform something, or you are discerning whether or not transformation is to come. Yeah. So you're, as I said, you're going to know if you're on the receiving or the if you're the perpetrator here, going after something, a new beginning, a new opportunity, or you are going to be, you could be the receiving, because the Queen of Swords is more like discerning about matters. Sometimes she's a little less kind of active than the king, right? But here's the Three of Cups. So I feel like you are kind of discerning or reflecting on either a reconciliation or a celebration in love with somebody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are here. Now, here's death, and that's why it's all happening. Let's see here. We know that's an ending and a new beginning. We know this is transformation and great change, right? And we also have the Five of Swords here. Okay, so these witches are, they're upset here. And they have their swords and they're flying around and they're over the cauldron. The Book of Spells is here. She's crying and, she's kind of, the sensitive one's crying. And then the other one, she's like, oh God, look, what have we done here? So, this is kind of interesting card, but it can talk about a victory and a loss. And they were trying to create some type of victory here, right, with the cauldron. Instead, I don't know if there's, kind of, I don't know, some type of terrible fish flying out here with fangs, flying fish with teeth, and you're going to eat them or something, but they're worried here, these two. And then the other one's going, wow, look what's transpiring here. So this is really interesting. I feel like that's why they're both in their different energy, these witches, because there's a victory and a defeat here with the death card. There's some type of something's coming to an end. It could have been a stagnant relationship because the house is often stagnancy right here. And look how straight the house is. I mean, it's how they build them these days. Like no beauty, right? And everything's just straight and, So where I like older houses a little bit better, yeah. Let's see what we got here. And the Four of Pentacles sits in the past. He's guarding his chest. Somebody is like protecting this, Sagittarius, or you are, because of this destiny. This is destiny and somebody knows it. And they know it because of the facade. Like, oh, I was lying to myself, or I was living in this illusion or this fakeness, this facade. Yeah. Yeah, and you have sharing here. This is your mindset, the Six of Pentacles. Here's the witch. She's giving the guy the pentacles, and she's giving the poor old woman the food. Yeah, the poor old witch, because everybody's a witch in this deck. Yeah. So this is sharing, and this is what's on your mind, and this is what you want with this person, whoever they are, right? Either you're offering it or you're about to receive it. The Eight of Swords, near future. That's where it sits here. And this is, she's all tied up. This is repression. This is somebody feeling stuck. I feel like this is now. And this is kind of, and this prayer here, kind of somebody choosing whatever lifestyle they really want here is going to release this Eight of Swords. It's like I'm untying myself from whatever. There's some type of stuck energy that somebody, you or your person, wants to leave. And it could be this relationship over here, possibly. Or maybe a lifestyle that just feels really stuck and not authentic with the Facade card. This is something very inauthentic, right? You can't even say the word's not even nice. Inauthentic. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I don't think it's non-authentic. And it's not unauthentic. Maybe it is. And so, excuse me, you guys. Temperance showing up in your concern. And here she is. And she's a witch. They're all witches, as I said. She has an Adam's apple here, which I find to be really interesting. But I feel like it is her throat chakra kind of throbbing. And so she is balancing herself with a yoga pose. This is about balance because behind her is carrots and some type of book of, wisdom, and over here are cupcakes. So she's balancing her life. Definitely she is. And she knows that that's really important. And this is in your concern. I feel like you want balance in your life and harmony and temperance. And temperance is, it can be seen as, control, self-control, right? Like she's not going to eat 3 cupcakes before she lays down at night, but she can eat 3 carrots if she wants. But my point about it is about self-control, creating balance. So you either want balance with this person in harmony, or you with this situation, it's like this self-control or this kind of discipline over your life. Why we can't create things unless we have discipline. Unless something drops into your lap and wow, how beautiful, wow, I'm going with this. Okay, fine. But in general, this is really important, and this is one of the 4 virtues: temperance, wisdom, justice, and courage. And if you don't have all of those 4 virtues, right, life gets really difficult, right? Yeah, it does. And so, and some, for a lot of us, these are to be learned. I know it was with me, right? Yeah. And Ace of Swords sitting in your environment underneath the Death card. This is profound change, Sagittarius. It is. I feel like it's, and also, Sagittarius, if this person is coming to you, and I believe they are, if this is not you kind of restructuring your life for 2024, if this is them doing this, right, kind of the perpetrator here, or, the organizer or the creator here, this person was stressed out. Yeah, they were. They were stressed out living this facade. Anybody can. You know that if you're not doing things that you told yourself to do, like, oh, I have to do this, right? And I want to do this. And you set some intention or you plan something. If you are not accountable for yourself, that could be the reason why you don't sleep well at night. Yeah, it's really deep. And it's in a way it's simple, but in a way it's very deep and it's very true. Yeah, because in the back and subconsciously, your mind or, your soul is telling you, you wanted this and you're not doing it. So now you're feeling this kind of stress and this imbalance, definitely, right? All right, excuse me, you guys. Page of Wands is the new direction. Here's the guy. Looks like he's a witch. They're all witches. And he's like, all of 14, maybe, it looks like. Maybe he's 16. That's a stretch, right? And here's the Geico here. And here's the cat. And the cat saying goodbye and good luck, basically. Yeah, the calico cat here. And he's standing here and he's going to leave. And this is a new direction and a new path. And he's on his path here. And this is what you want. This is a great reading. This is a reading where you're either going to have a new beginning in love or you're going to change your life and celebrate it. That's it. It's really a beautiful reading. And yeah, and we have the 2 of Cups in the outcome. And so potential outcomes. So definitely this could be about love for sure, right? And if it is, it does look like it, right? We have the 2 and the 3 of Cups here. This person's coming for you here. Or you are organizing your life in a way where you're able to be with them. There's some organizing here. Yeah, there is. Yeah. And here they are at the beach together and they're making a toast. And she's looking at him like, where have you been, honey? And here's the cats. They're playing with the fish. Poor fish, right? Because they're getting ready to eat the fish. But this is trusting your intuition and following. This is like following your feelings. And in this reading, it's following a life path. Because we see the prayer, Sagittarius, with the 2 lifestyles here. Am I going to live in the city or over here in the country? I definitely don't want to be over here with the cement. No, I don't. Right? There's so much healing and magic in the country, or at least where the trees are, right? And we're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. Beautiful reading. If you guys want your own reading with me, you can certainly get one. If you want a love compatibility reading with your person, you can get one of those. Very, very cool. And it shows, I did one on, I'm going to do one on Brad and Angelina, but I did one on Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. And he is her cosmic love. Yeah. And they've been together forever. And she is his, I forget, but, definitely they are meant to stay together forever. And it shows up in the love compatibility readings. It does. It also shows up if you're a past life, a partner. So we're going to end this right now. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. get your reading for 2024. Get your psychic reading, lots of fun. Yeah, or whatever reading you would like. Thank you so much, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.